Hey guys, what is up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review, where today we're taking a look at this Endgame Thor figure. Previously on the channel we took a look at the Mark III Iron Man and also the Infinity Saga Quicksilver. I did pre-order Endgame Thor and the Iron Man Thanos 2-pack at the same time, so today we're taking a look at Thor, and then on Tuesday next week we'll take a look at the Iron Man 2-pack. I've only got one other Thor figure in my collection. It must be from the Age of Ultron movie, I'm not 100% sure. It's a really great Thor figure, but when I saw this one, I knew I had to pick him up. He looks great, he looks fun, he looks gnarly, and I cannot wait to get him out of the packaging. Before we do, guys, let me know down in the comment section below, what's your favourite Avengers film? This figure is from Avengers Endgame. I think Endgame is up there for me. I wasn't a massive fan of Infinity War. I loved Endgame. Really liked the first and second. I think if I was to choose, I would go for Age of Ultron personally, but I'm not too sure. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. And while you're down there, guys, if you do me a massive favour, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let's not wait any longer, guys. Let's take a closer look at Endgame Thor. And here we have Endgame Thor in the box, and it is just the same sort of box that we've seen with the past Infinity Saga Marvel Legends figures, except this one is from Avengers Endgame. We've got the Endgame logo here, same at the top, Thor, Legends, the display, and he does look so awesome. I cannot wait to get him out of this box. Infinity Saga, Thor, Avengers logo, nothing really at the bottom. Great artwork at the side that we saw in the other boxes. I do really like the colours and everything there. We get Thor at the top, a wee read up, so if you do want to read that, hit pause now. And then we get the Endgame poster in a nice glossy style, and yeah, love the poster. Once again, great colours. Really nice box, but let's not wait any longer. Let's bust Thor out and take a closer look at him. And here is Thor out of the packaging, and this figure is fantastic. Let's just look at the accessories first. We'll go over them and then take a closer look at Thor. But we get these electricity, thundery, lightning effects, and yeah, they're really nice. I believe these will wrap around the weapons, or you can get it wrapping around these arms. We'll check it out later in the video, but we get two of them. They're pretty identical, and yeah, pretty cool. I really like the blue used throughout them, and yeah, as I said, we'll take a closer look at them later. We also get some interchangeable hands, and these are more just loose, kind of open hands, maybe going to grab something. Ignore my fingers, they're covered in dirt. I mean, I have washed them, but was just working. We've got a wee hair there, but yeah, these hands are a lot cleaner than mine and they look great. So yeah, glad we get some interchangeable hands there. And then we get two weapons, and I do really like these weapons. I like the use of them in the movie, and they look great in figure form, although I will say the plastic is really quite loose. It's really easily bendy, and yeah, I would like something just a bit more sturdy, if I'm being honest. We'll check this out first. I did notice the kind of bendy loose plastic in Mjolnir first, but we'll take a look at Stormbreaker here. I really like the blade, or the hammer part. Once again, the blue looks really nice, and there's great detail in there. And you get some silver at the top as well, and then the wood coming down, and it's really nicely sculpted. As I said, just maybe a wee bit more sturdy, because it looks like it's going to bend quite easily. And then we get Mjolnir, and I've spoke about this in videos before. I'm probably saying that all wrong, but we've got Thor's hammer. I do have another Thor figure just over here that we'll compare later on. He's got a more metallic looking silvery one, and then this time we get this blue translucent sort of look with the effects going through it as well. And I do like it, I do like the look of it. I do wish maybe one of the weapons was more traditional and more metal than the blue instead of both of them, but it's not a big deal, just a tiny wee gripe and personal preference. They do look great. Just once again, this is really bendy, and I've never really noticed that before in the Marvel Legends accessories, but once again, just a tiny wee gripe. It's not really going to affect anything. Just wish it was that tiny wee bit more sturdy. Yep, great detail here. up at the top, and then you get the wee strap as well, and there's just a tiny bit of silver going on to the strap, but these are all just tiny wee gripes that I'm noticing. Then we get Thor, and man, I knew when they announced this figure he looked great, but he looks great. I mean, just look at the face. The head sculpt is top notch. The scar, his eyes, first of all, the way they're glowing and that, I do really like that. I remember that scene in the movie and everything, so it translates really well onto this figure. The beard is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that beard is beard goals right there. I wish I could grow a beard like that. Sadly, I can't. And yeah, the hair looks fantastic, especially the back, this top knot and the paint and everything there. Really, really nice. And yeah, the face really looks like Chris Hemsworth. I definitely think they've done a great job on the head sculpt overall. And then looking at the body, it's slightly chubby Thor, fat Thor, however you want to call him. He looks great. I think this figure is just awesome, man. The armor and everything, really nice mix of the black that they've used, more glossy here. See, the gauntlets are a different shade to the armor up here. Yeah, I'm really liking this. It stands out, even though it is just all dark colours. I think they've done it really well. And then you've got this sort of bronze copper colour going around the bottom and onto the trousers. Really nice sculpted detail throughout the body and the legs and the armour. And then you've got the boots and the kneecaps there. The boots are weird. It looks like, I mean, I can't really remember. Is he wearing trainers in the film? Because the bottom looks like trainers and then turn into a boot up here. But yeah, they're definitely running shoes in my opinion. But they look great. Got a wee bit of tread in the bottom. And then you've got the cape as well. And yeah, looks great as well. Nothing to complain about at all, really, with any of this figure. So I did not have any Thor figures in my collection for the longest time. Previously on the channel we did look at the Crazy Toys Thor statue, so feel free to go and check that video out. That was like the only sort of Thor figure I had. I then managed to pick up this Thor Marvel Legends figure loose on eBay. I don't actually know what movie this one's from, if it's the first Avengers, if it's the second. I don't think it would be, or maybe it is some from the Thor movies. I really don't know, so let me know down in the comments if you do know what movie this figure's from, but I'm not sure. And I did eventually manage to pick this guy up on eBay for a great price, because Thor Marvel Legends figures were going for really high prices for the longest time, and I managed to find this guy for around £20. And I think I actually got him for Christmas in the end, and I do love him. I think he looks great. The head sculpt and everything looks pretty decent. Nice armor and everything, great detail. So I've got him out on display at the moment. And next to Endgame Thor here, we can see he is actually standing a wee bit taller, and we can see the difference in the armors and everything. But these are two really great Thor figures, and at the moment I think I am preferring Endgame Thor. And here we have Thor's brother Loki that we've looked at time and time again on the channel in comparisons and things. He did also have his own video. I think these guys look great next to one another. Thor's a wee bit taller, and I would expect that. Both newer figures that we've gotten from Marvel Legends, and both fantastic figures that we've gotten from Marvel Legends. I really like both of them. I really like this Loki figure, and I do have, and forgive me because I've completely forgotten his name. As I said, I've been working all day. I forget his name, but Owen Wilson's character in Loki, I have his figure coming. In fact, it might have already arrived. I'll need to check, but a video coming on him very soon. And for an Avengers comparison, we have this Captain America figure, which once again we've looked at time and time again in these comparisons. And Thor is towering over him, as I think he probably should be. I'm really tempted to get the Infinity War Captain America from this Infinity Saga wave. So let me know down in the comments, guys, if you think I should pick him up. I'm really 50-50. I've seen him in stores, I've walked past him, and I'm like, oh, should I get him, should I not? I really do like this guy still, and yeah, he's pretty much my favourite Captain America in the collection. So to run over the articulation on Thor here, he's just out the box. He's probably going to be pretty stiff, but you can get his head looking about that far up. His hair is restricting that. About that far down, you can get it left right, and you could get it all the way around like so, but his hair's kind of going to get in the way. Let's see, you can get his arm, let's sort out the articulation a bit here. There we go. Then let's get the top bit. You can get his arm about that far up, which is pretty decent. About that far into the body. You can rotate it all the way around. He's got a bicep swivel, and I have just noticed there is a tiny, tiny bit of plastic kind of sticking out over that bicep swivel, which doesn't look the worst, but it definitely shouldn't be there. But yeah, I really don't mind at all. He's got double jointed elbows, so you can get them all the way in. You can move his wrist around as well. I don't know if there's a hinge on there, doesn't really feel like it. Same articulation on this arm here. Once again, so how all his articulation. Oh, there is a hinge on this arm, so there's probably one on here. And he's got this kind of upper torso articulation, so you can move that all around. And then there's nothing in the waist at all. You can get his leg kicking about that far forward. Get it kicking about that far back. Let's see, he's got double jointed knees, so you can get him kicking his bum like so. You can move his feet backwards and forwards. And he's also got ankle pivot. So yeah, really nice articulation on Endgame Thor here. So I've put the electric effects around the weapons, and I have to say it does look a bit silly on Mjolnir, the hammer. I don't know, it's a bit small and the electric effects are really long. Definitely looks a lot better on Stormbreaker, so maybe they should have done a different sculpted effect for the hammer. I don't really know. It looks alright. Probably could get it better than I've got it looking right now. I'm glad we do get them. It just does look better on Stormbreaker. And with all that being said, guys, that's about it on this Endgame Thor video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this figure down in the comment section below, because I absolutely love it. I think the character in general is just really great. He's really funny. He's a really great character in the movie, and he's translated so well into figure form, and he's definitely one of the better Marvel Legends. This Infinity Saga wave has just been producing some really great figures, and this is one of them, and I'm so glad to have this in the collection. I've seen a lot of other Endgame Thors from, like, is it SH Figure Arts, is there a Mafex one? One or the other, and this Marvel Legends figure definitely looks a lot better than it. Something that I'm going to talk about in the Iron Man and Thanos 2-pack Infinity Saga video, which should be coming out on Tuesday, so keep your eyes peeled. With that being said, please hit that subscribe button for future videos on figures such as Endgame Thor here. Hit that like button, and as always guys, thank you so much again for watching. I'll catch yous on the flip flop later. Cheers.